What's up guys, my name is LoverFella and welcome back to my very first Ask Me Anything video of 2018. So if you guys have been around here for a long time, you know that I used to do these weekly every single Sunday. Would basically have you guys ask me questions with the hashtag AskLover. And then I would actually answer them in a video. So I would just take your comments and answer them. It was really fun, enjoyed it a lot. I just haven't done it in a long time. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The past weekend I was in Cincinnati for a friend's wedding. And I'm exhausted right now, so I don't have a whole lot of energy to record a normal gaming video. I've got a lot of stuff to do, got to unpack. So I figured tonight would be a great time to just go through, answer some of your questions, and hopefully give you guys some sweet answers that you've been looking for. So we're gonna just literally go down on my phone. I'm gonna read your name, I'm gonna read your question, and if you guys like this kind of thing, we will do it more in the future. But I'm not gonna get all of these. You guys asked me almost 100 questions, so I'm gonna try to make this video 10 minutes maybe. I don't wanna bore you guys with too much stuff going on, but we're back, guys. I know my schedule's a little bit messed up, by the way. I'm aware of that. I kind of, you know, some things got messed up with my trip, so we'll be back soon to get that taken care of. So the first question today is from Mythical Fever, and he says, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing as of right now? So if I wasn't doing YouTube, what would I be doing? Well, many of you guys don't realize this, how much time it actually takes to make YouTube videos. Every single video that I create for you guys takes an average of about 2 hours from start to finish. Well, I would say that's a bare minimum. The average is probably closer to 4 to 5 hours because once you add in the thumbnail, search engine optimization, advertising, reaching out for collabs, thinking of video ideas, creating the story behind the video, it can get extremely long very quickly. And so it's a long process. And so I would have a lot more free time. So what would I be doing with that free time? Well, before I made these videos, I wasted a lot of my time. I had no aspirations, no ambition, no goals. I would just wake up, watch Netflix, play video games, and literally sleep. I used to be so fat because of that. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you can see how fat I used to be. And basically, I went through some crazy things. It changed me and it showed me that you were capable of doing anything if you put your mind to it. And so if I wasn't doing this, more than likely, I would be fat, depressed, and doing nothing. But now that I am, I have a huge reason for life. For me, I've created my own reason, and that is so powerful. If you can create your own reason, find a hobby, find a goal that drives you and pushes you, something that like when you have the worst day ever, you can come home from and you can be like, this is okay because I still have this. Whether that's YouTube, whether that's gaming, drawing, whatever it is, you have to be so into it, that's all you think about. And that is what I would recommend. So without this, I'd be doing nothing. That is my answer to that question. John Cena with a great question. How long have you been doing YouTube? How has it impacted your life and how has it affected you over the years? I've been doing it for 2 years, 2.5 years now, and I'm at 73,000 subscribers, I believe, maybe 73,500. And it has changed my life completely. Before I started YouTube, you guys heard this at the beginning, but I was fat, I was lazy, I had no drive, no motivation. I was really mean to people. I was a toxic person. I wasn't friendly, and I just didn't care about anything. I didn't care. If someone else had a problem, I didn't care. That's their problem. That's not mine. If you're sad, I don't care. You're sad. I'm not a good person. I'll be honest with you. I was not a good person at all. It's like, it makes me sick to think about how I used to be honest with you. And I started this channel. I started making these videos. I started seeing like, whoa, I don't have to be mean to everyone. I can actually be super nice. And then I started trying to learn as much as I could about it and trying to help people, especially with mental depression, stuff like that, suicide, thinking of those things, helping people as much as I can because I realized how prevalent it was through these videos from messages I was getting. But it just gave me, this channel has given me everything. It's given me confidence, it's given me drive, motivation, ambition, desire to be successful. It's shaping my career, it's shaping me as a person. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. It is the greatest thing. If you guys saw me before I started this channel, you wouldn't even believe I'm the same person now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, it's been a long journey and it's been excellent. Next question, this dude must know me really well because Mr. Pesky Wheat says, do you think reading is important in life to succeed? And if you guys have watched my videos at all, you will know that I think reading is probably the most important thing on earth besides one other thing. If I had to rate the most important things for success, I would say number 1 is sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, you're not functioning at your highest level and you're gonna be wasting time. If you get 4 to 5 to 6 hours of sleep, you're under that 7 to 8 range every night consistently, you're bragging about it to friends, it's one of the worst things you could do. It's horrible. So if you're under the 8-hour limit, That means you're not gonna be cognitively there. I don't know if that's a word throughout the day. Your brain's not gonna be functioning as well as it could be. And so like me right now, because I didn't get much sleep. And so what that means is you are not going to be living up to your potential and you're gonna be wasting time. So that 1 to 2 hour difference can create a 50 to 60% or whatever, I made that up, increase in productivity and in accuracy. So sleep is super important. Under that, I put books, because with books, you're compiling decades of someone's life and putting it into a couple hours. Imagine if you could just walk up to someone and just absorb their most important lessons within a few hours. That's what a book is. So it's so powerful and so necessary to be successful with books. And then under that, I would put as number 3 is tied, I would put lifting and food, your diet and your lifting. If you have your mind and your body under control, you'll probably reach success pretty quickly. It's not gonna be a problem for you at all. So books are extremely important. If you're not reading books right now, I don't care how old you are, you can start with whatever you can start with. Like, they're obviously gonna get harder, some of the ones I would recommend, but if you're not reading, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it to your potential. I'll just tell you that right now. Lizard Gamer says, when do you think you will stop your YouTube career and start something new? So that's a good question. I was asked this recently in my real life by my brother and a couple of friends of mine. And the truth is, I do not see an end in sight, because this is a hobby and this is a passion. And so I don't see why I would quit. This is what I want to do. Like, when I have free time, I sit down and record. When I have free time, I sit down and learn how to make better videos, how to be more entertaining, how to be better at this and that and everything, because that's what I want to do. So, I mean, I did this for 8 months and I didn't make a single dollar, you know, when I first started. So I'm not doing this for the money, as nice as it would be to make a ton of money and do this full time. I'm not there yet, and I'm sure I will be eventually, but I just don't see an end in sight. I mean, I planning on staying single because if I'm in a relationship, it's gonna take my time away from this, and I'm so into this and devoted to it that I just kind of am almost trading away part of my 20s in a way to make this channel happen. And right now I don't have any regrets about it. I think it's I don't know, I think it's so cool to have this community and these just lives that are changing. I don't know, I think it's cool. So no, I don't see an end in sight for me, not for a long time. All right, Go Games with a deep question. He asks, what is the meaning of life? Well, I can't answer that for you, but I can tell you what my meaning is. And my meaning is to reach a state where my mind and body are at their peak. They're at their potential. They've hit their max. They've hit the point where I know I've done everything I can to get there. I've hit my potential and I'm happy. So to me, my purpose is to be the best that I can be in every way. And I might take that a little more extreme than some people. But to me, if like think about a tree. Like, this is really weird, but think about a tree, like a little seed that grows into a tree. Trees always grow to their maximum potential, right? Like, if you plant an apple tree, that will grow into as big of a tree as it can. It's gonna depend on how much fertilizer and water and sunlight it has, but it will grow as big as it can given those constraints. Humans are not like that. Humans grow until they want to, right? Humans grow until they want to stop. And so if you have the mindset that you can keep growing and you can keep hitting that potential and it's unlimited, then your life might change a little bit. But I think about that a lot. Like, you plant a tree doesn't say, yeah, you know what, I'm already 10 feet tall, why would I be 60 feet tall? A tree literally just gets as big as it possibly can. And so that's what I try to do, and that to me is what the meaning is. The meaning of life is to reach your potential and become happy. And to me, that's how it is. It's different for everyone, so you gotta find your own. Purdue, almost went to that university, went to UC instead, but he says, what gave you the motivation to keep going? I remember you had 50 subs, now you have 73K. What did you do? We need to know. So what gave me the motivation to go? Well, it's not even motivation. In fact, I don't really have motivation at all for this channel. It's not really motivation as much as it is just a drive. I can't tell you that I'm motivated when I get home from work. Like, when I work 10 hours and I come home and I'm exhausted and I still have to work out, cook dinner, go shopping, clean my apartment, and then go hang out with a friend. And then it's 10 p.m. and I've got to record, edit, upload all this stuff, and I don't have a single ounce of free time to even watch a 10-minute Netflix show. There's no motivation there, all right? There is zero motivation. All I want to do is go to bed and lay down. Like right now, I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, I slept like 5 hours last night on a hardwood floor, kind of back and forth. It was not good, all right? I'm not going to go into details, but it was not good. And so I'm really tired. All I want to do is sleep, and I have to unpack a suitcase, work out, take a shower, clean my apartment, cook dinner for the week, get my work clothes ready, etc., etc., etc. It's going to take a couple of hours to do that. So motivation is not something you can rely on. Motivation will not always be there for you, and most of the time, frankly, you should be relying on your drive. So you have to have drive for it, and you just make yourself do it. I don't want to do it, I'm gonna do it anyway because I know long term it's gonna pay off. Inspire United asks a question, origins of the name LoverFella. So this is a question I've been asked a lot, and I'm sure if you've been here for the last 2 years, you know this already, but the origin of the name is that back in high school, middle school maybe, my best friends and I, the ones that I posted a picture of on my Instagram account, subtle plug at LoverFella on Instagram, those guys are my best friends, I love them, and back in high school, or middle school, we started a channel because my friend was dating a girl, and she broke up with him. And I felt really bad. He was like kind of sad, he was crying, and he was hanging out at my house, and so I get on my piano and I start playing this song, and he's sitting in the back corner, put on like a little jungle hat, he's eating grapes. This sounds fake, I know, it sounds fake. There used to be a video and I deleted it, I regret that now. He started eating grapes to my song, and then I look back at him, and I'm like, that poor LoverFella. I don't know why that popped out of my mouth, but it did. And then we created a channel called LoverFella. He uploaded about 60 videos on it in the course of 2 to 3 years. Got into a fight, deleted all the videos, and never made a video again. And then 6 years later, I started up again because I was like, I really enjoyed that. And now I'm here. So the origin of the name is, got broken up with, my friend did, and I just said it, and it stuck, and I thought it was pretty good, and I love it now. I think it's great. Ooh, great question from McFlurthon798. How does it feel to have your new career starting? That is a fantastic question. Thank you for asking. It's overwhelming, all right? It is crazy because I've been in school my whole life. I'm 23 years old, and now I am working at one of the biggest companies in the world, on one of the biggest sites in the world with almost 10,000 people. And it's beyond overwhelming. It's scary, but at the same time, it's exciting. It's great to be able to learn from so many experts out there and try to apply what I'm learning there to my channel and apply it to other areas of my life. But it takes a lot out of you. It does. It's going to be really hard for me to get used to it physically, the work required, but I think it's great, and I really, really like it a lot. And I'm going to try to fast track myself down the management route. You know, I've got some good leadership experience, so I'm hoping I can leverage that a little bit and become pretty high in the company pretty soon. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick rapid question answer. I'm not gonna read your names, I'm just gonna answer questions. What is your favorite game? My favorite game is probably Zoo Tycoon. What is your favorite color? Orange. What is your favorite comment you've ever received? It is one that I have saved on my, I can't show you guys because it was personal, but it was a super long email someone wrote to me saying thank you for saving my life, which is a very good message to get, I guess. It's a very good message to get. And what's your favorite survival game? I'm gonna have to say right now, it's probably Ark or Conan, but that can change in the future. Guys, I wanna end this one today saying thank you to everyone who submitted a comment. I'm sorry if I didn't pick yours, but I wanted to focus more on comments that would bring you guys a lot of value. If you guys are asking me about games and stuff, I'm not really gonna answer those a lot in these because I want to really supply you guys with as much info as I can about me personally and about anything that I think could help you. So thank you guys for watching. If you really like this, I might do maybe one a month, maybe I don't know if one a week we'll do that again. Maybe if there's a demand for it, but probably leaning towards one a month, like once I feel like we get some good juicy questions coming in. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you guys ever need anything, you can tweet me, you can find me on Instagram, you can message me on Discord. I have all these links in the description, so if you want to get in touch with me in any way, go ahead and check them out. Or if you just want to follow me there and keep up with my life, that's always good. I'm very active on Instagram, so I would shamelessly plug that one again because I get a lot of behind the scenes info there. So guys, thank you for watching. You are amazing. Don't forget to spread the love, and I'll see you all tomorrow.